What's up, everyone? How's everybody doing today? So I'm excited today, right? I don't know how the X chats are going to be, but I saw that they allowed chatting or a chat system on X, which is really interesting. So we're definitely going to have the X chat up as well. And if you guys want to chat, if you're on desktop, you can do that, I believe. But I'm not sure if you can chat when you're on mobile, from what I saw from Elon's tweet. But I was excited about that because I was asking for it. I was saying, hey, we need like the chat. You need the chat. You need to be able to talk to people. That's what live stream is all about. You can't just live stream and just continue to just live stream about. I'm not saying about nothing, but you need to have that chat there. So can't wait for the first chatter over there on X. And everything. So we got people that are on Twitch. We got people that are on Kick. We gained 2 new followers on Kick, so I appreciate you guys for following today, or following yesterday, I guess. Whoever did, I appreciate it. We have 19 people that are here on YouTube right now. Just making sure everything is live. Yes, making sure audio is good too. Let me bring this up. Pop out. All right. We'll go from here and we will increase the size of that. I don't want to increase the size of everything. It's only this. Why is it increasing the size of everything here? I don't want to do that. Or I think it's YouTube it's increasing the size of. Okay. Yeah, it's just YouTube. All right. But yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We got 29 people that are here already, and we're going to get into it says I need premium membership to chat on Twitter. Really? So you can't just have like regular people show up? That sucks. Good morning, Jared. What's going on this morning, bro? Nothing much. I mean, there's actually a few things that are going on, but I like the chat. Do you have to be a premium member in order to chat on X? Because somebody's telling me that you have to be like a premium member. Yeah, I'm on mobile. Oh yeah, if you're on mobile, you can't do it, bro. JASMY skyrocketing. We will be wealthy. I mean, it's looking that way. We're definitely going to get into JASMY in this video. Bro, what's JASMY doing is insane. I can hear you. Okay, thank you. Do an update on JASMY video or do an updated JASMY video. Well, I did one yesterday. I did 2 JASMY videos yesterday. One on my Matthew Perry 2 channel and then one on this channel, breaking down what has happened. Well, not what has happened with JASMY coin, but talking about how Ethereum, was pumping and JASMY and how it did pick up to a higher level. Not saying that it pumped all the way up to 50% of a penny at that point, but it was at like 47% of a penny. And I did see that it was going to continue going. And I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is up at 50% of a penny by the time I post the video. And lo and behold, this morning, I get a message from, M. Kriegs that tells me that JASMY coin, I didn't even look at the market, but she told me that JASMY coin was up to 50% of a penny plus. And I was like, yeah, I knew that would happen. I said it in the video that it would make a move up to those points. I'm not saying I predicted it, but I did think that it was like insanely aggressive, and seeing what ETH was doing, it just totally made sense. Let's see. Yeah, I'm on mobile, bro. I lost all my portfolio though. It wasn't much. You lost all your portfolio? That sucks. XRP is frozen. Yeah, it's stuck around this place because of the fact that you have this like kind of indecisiveness in investors. What's going to happen when it comes to the SEC when it comes to a settlement. Are we going to see one? I honestly think we will see a settlement. It will come at a future date. It won't come now, but it will come at a future date. They agree upon some sort of a schedule, which apparently they didn't agree upon any type of schedule. A schedule was appointed to them, right? So we see that later down the line when the ETFs are approved and majority of money is flowing into the bigger players, so Ethereum, Bitcoin, right, with the spot ETFs, then you see XRP come up after, you know, the decision and everything. So yeah, I would, or after the settlement. So I would imagine that this is a whole like poker face type of situation where they're just saying, hey, you know, we don't want XRP to pump before Bitcoin and Ethereum pump because that's considered an altcoin. Even though Ethereum is considered an altcoin, I consider it, you know, a major like coin leader in the market versus, you know, the altcoins that are in the market. But yeah, I think it's more of a game that they're playing to keep Bitcoin on top, keep Ethereum on top before XRP has that chance to explode. That's just my opinion, but you know, my opinion may go far or may not go far. So we got 58 people here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. It does help out. I did finally get my other Elgato cam link in the mail. So I have this other camera here that's like a side view. It's pretty cool, and it's a little bit better quality than the other one. But the issue with this is that I only have a mirrorless camera, so it doesn't last as long. So it's definitely not going to last the 3 hours or whatever, however long we take to live stream. So this is always great to have kind of a side view or like more of a different view here. Coinbase ended up taking money from the wallet. I've been so depressed about it, especially how things have been looking. Coinbase ended up taking money from your wallet. Coinbase took money from your wallet for what? But or are you saying you took money from your Coinbase wallet? JASMY had an all-time high of $4, roughly $5 in 2021, so plenty of potential. So I want to break this down and understand, give you guys an understanding of JASMY coin and where this could potentially go and why it most likely will not go back to $4 or roughly $5. The reason is when it was $4, it had way less supply. It had like 10% of the supply that was out there, and having that 10% of the supply, you mean you only have 5 billion coins, or even less than that. Actually, it was like 1 billion, or it was like, yeah, because it was a 1.3 or something $billion market cap is what it tracked at the highest. So you had like at the lowest point that I saw it, it was like 10%, but I'm pretty sure it was way lower than that if we look at the highest market cap and then kind of compare the price. So the highest market cap was a 1.2, 1.3 billion. So seeing JASMY coin, right? If we go into here and we see JASMY coin at a level of, yes, 56% of a penny, absolutely phenomenal. Seeing it run, I'm really, really happy about that. But if we look at the circulating supply and you look at a lot less supply that was there in the beginning, that's the reason why it hit so high of a price. And that's the reason why it continued to trail off. A lot of people believe that it was a rug pull because it fell off in a certain amount of time. And then you saw it, you know, kind of start to make a move as of late. People are like, it's a rug pull, and people are just getting into something that's going to just rug pull you again. No, it was diluted, right? And now it's heavily diluted and already has been fully diluted. So now you have the opportunity to literally be at the bottom in a position that has some potential to get back to not only a $1 billion market cap, but multiple billions of dollars worth of a market cap. And that's what I've been saying, right? It gives you the opportunity. And if that opportunity gives you a 2x, 3x, 5x, 10x, 20x, I will take it. You know, I obviously believe JASMY coin will give you much more than that. Not only seeing that to, you know, a penny, but seeing that to the ability to get to $1, which would be a $50 billion market cap. And for you looking at what type of return that would be basically a 200x from the 50% of a penny mark. So I'm holding, as you could see, let me go into my assets. I'm holding 1 million JASMY coin, which I'm now up. Let's actually refresh this. I'm holding 1 million JASMY coin, which is now up about $1,646 right now from the $4,000 that I've invested, which is currently at a total value of about $5,700. So I'm excited about it. I'm sure a lot of other people are excited about it as well and where this can go. So yeah, JASMY coin is definitely making a move, and I would love to see it grow a lot further. It deserves to be up there. It was supposed to be up there until Binance decided that they wanted to add it to the innovation zone for some reason. I had no idea why they would do that in something that has so much potential. Do we think the Bitcoin ETFs will be approved this year? Do I think they'll be approved this year? Yeah, I would definitely think so. I know they have this time frame to where they can approve it, which is November 9th through the 17th. So we know that you can see an approval. And if you do see that approval, just imagine what's going to happen to Bitcoin as well as, you know, the approval of the Ethereum ETFs. And, you know, where are we going to be able to invest into those? Are we going to be able to invest into those, you know, pretty much everywhere? I know, and I don't know, I don't believe it's going to be paying any type of dividend, so I'm not going to add it to my dividend portfolio because I do have my dividend portfolio over here on Robinhood. If you guys want to sign up for Robinhood, feel free to use my link. I believe I have the link in the description, but I'll put the link in the description now. But yeah, I added some money to my dividend portfolio recently. Too late to make money from Bitcoin. I don't think it's too late to make money from Bitcoin. You're just not going to have as high of a gain as a lot of other plays. So I want to grow this dividend portfolio that I have into into something that's going to create a decent sized passive income and also, you know, house a lot of funds there. So currently, as you see, I have 1,789. I added quite a bit to my dividend portfolio, and I'll go through an update on my Matthew Perry 2 channel if you guys are interested. But if you do want to sign up for Robinhood, feel free to use my link in the chat. I just posted it to the chat for YouTube. And I have a bunch of different things here. We did see a little bit of a decline yesterday, you know, in everything basically, but I did add somewhere around $400 or so to my dividend portfolio. And I'm going to continue to add more and more as time goes on with different positions. I'll probably up the positions that I do have, and then I will add on more positions as time goes on, as long as they do pay a dividend. If they don't, then you know, I won't have them in this portfolio, but I may have them in my Roth IRA. So we'll see how that plays. Let's see. Can you make a video on staking portfolio? On my staking portfolio? Like how many things do I have staked? I mean, I only have a few things that are staked. I mean, I have Terra Luna Classic that's staked. I had Cosmos that was staked, and now I'm unstaking it because the validator that I was staked with was jailed. So I have to get out of there, which I have like 20 days in order to get out. And not 20 days in order to get out, but 20 days left on the unstaking or unbonding. But then I also have the amount staked over with CRO. And I feel as though with CRO, there's also a difference there where I'm trying to sorry, let me scroll up. There's also a difference there with CRO where I'm trying to take a certain amount to stake for the cards and, you know, have the 2% card and then also have the hopefully 3% card. I would like to have 3% cash back on absolutely everything. That would be amazing. And then be able to gather up CRO within that time frame. So as I'm using that card for different things, you know, I want to see that I'm able to, you know, gain a lot of CRO throughout the process. JASMY preparing for the next leg up. Those who accumulate will be rewarded during these next coming months. 1 cent is coming February 2024. 1 cent is coming February 2024. I think 1 cent will be here a lot sooner than that. If we're going to continue to see these moves in the crypto market, like as we're seeing the $1.41 trillion market cap, yeah, I expect JASMY coin to push up a lot further than that. But 1 cent would be amazing. 1 cent is a $500 million market cap. Where do you see JASMY peaking this bull run? I've said that I wanted to see a 10 to $20 billion market cap, but I would love to see it, at a lot further, right? Somebody's texting me or messaging me. I don't know what's happening here. How am I getting so many messages right now? What are the messages? Oh, is Hayden awake already? Did I get a PayPal? Did somebody PayPal me? What is happening here? Oh, no, I paid something through PayPal. Do you think JASMY will retrace back to 0.003 or will it hold above that from now on? So I don't back to 0.003. I think it will hold above that, definitely above that. But will it hold above these levels? Well, it all depends what happens in the rest of the market, because JASMY coin will tend to play catch up to what's happening in the market. It also depends what's happening to Ethereum, right? If Ethereum runs, you see Ethereum positions also make those moves, right? You see underlying positions on the network that make those moves. So yeah. Hey Matt, cool to see you're here on X. Are you in another room? Yeah, I'm in multiple live streams. So I'm live streaming on YouTube, on Rumble, on Twitch, on Kick, and on X. So 5 different platforms right now. So yeah, I'm like going back and forth between different messages and stuff. Not in the living room anymore. Yeah, I mean, I've not been in the living room for a while. I was recording all around the house, honestly. When I first started on YouTube, I was recording everywhere, but I have my own like studio down here. Um, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I have my own studio down here. It's not like a crazy studio, but we do have the desk set up. We have the 3 monitors to break down. We have 2, different cameras here, different camera changes, and obviously a lot that's set up. So yeah, we have changed quite a bit. Have you changed your Lunix selling / profit making schedule in the last few weeks? Not at the moment. I was thinking about unstaking my my Terra Luna Classic though. I am gaining something from that, but I was thinking about unstaking it. I don't know if it. I'm not saying that it doesn't have a point to stake it, but I was just thinking about unstaking it because right now I have what 8 million that's staked. Or sorry, not 8 million that's staked. I have more than that that's staked, but 8 million that's free. 8 or 9 million that's open. That's out there for me to trade if I wanted to. So yeah, I have 9.6 million in my open wallet, and then I have 17,000 USTC in my my open wallet. But then if I go over to staked, I still have 46.5 million that's staked. So I don't know. I didn't really update my spreadsheet for Lunic in a while. I mean, I still have the amount that I have out just in case I want to make some sells, make some profits. Yes, I see it now. It was in a different angle. Sorry. Yeah, I've not been in my living room in a while, but I now have a different angle here, and this is my basement. This is my studio area. You know, I want to do something with that over there, like something that's the um like the couch area, the sitting area, all that stuff. I want to have like some sort of podcast, but I've always liked podcasts and being able to just chat it up with some people, but the issue with that is that you need other people to make a podcast. I could do it by myself, but it's also the same thing right now. You know what I mean? So it's a little weird. Let's see, we got 10 people over on Rumble. Thank you guys for watching. If anybody else wants to follow me on Rumble, feel free to follow me on Rumble. The link should be in the description, but I'm not 100% sure if it is. And if you are on YouTube and you haven't hit the like button yet, we got 144 people here, 45 likes. We need to up that a little bit, get that to I would love it at 100 likes. That would be amazing. CRO getting close to 9 cents and slowly climbing the charts in CoinMarketCap. Let's go ahead and check that out. Let's look at CRO really quick. CRO. I saw that, I don't know if Kaspa broke 10 cents, but I saw Kaspa was up in the 9 cent level, and that's fantastic to see. So yeah, it looks like it's getting closer and closer to this 86, 8.6 cent mark. But yeah, I'm excited about CRO, and there's nothing that I'm really worried about with this position, even though I have a higher cost basis than where we are. My cost basis is around, I believe it's 12 cents. 12 cents is my cost basis. So I need to get back up to there in order to see break even. Any news on Luna proposals? Not right now, no. I mean, we're pretty much. I don't know what to think about with Lunic or what to even search for with Lunic. I still have my Terra Luna Classic. I still have a lot of it, but right now I don't think there's really any news. If I go into proposals, let me see if there's any new governance proposals. Rework implementation of a burn tax to lower barriers. Upgrade to version 2, v2.3.0, USTC repeg algorithm. That doesn't look like that's anywhere close to passing. Fulfill Prop 11784 to disable USTC minting via raising Tobin tax to 100%. There's not really much that's going off here. I just want to see somebody come out of here and just say, look, we have the money in order to start burning, and we want, I feel like the trust and all of the different videos and comments that I see on YouTube about Do Kwon potentially coming back and making things whole and all of these things. I would love to see that, and I think that's where the trust would come from if you did if you did want to see that from somebody. It would come from him. Even though there would still be a lack of trust in a way, there would still be kind of a way to only fully trust him. Does that make sense? I don't think it makes sense, but what I'm trying to say is basically him coming back for a lot of people would be oh, it's a savior, saving grace type of thing. But then again, you would still kind of have in the back of your mind, do you fully trust him? You know what I mean? So the trust would be there, but it also wouldn't be there, if that makes sense. Joey Rez, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. It says click the like button. Yeah, definitely. Everybody hit the like button. We got 148 people that are here and 58 likes. So definitely hit that like button. Does the pump in JASMY have anything to do with the Q4 lockup? Any news regarding that lockup? No, I mean the only news
Joey
we have
Rez
for the lockup.
Donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Click the like button. Thumbs up medium light skin tone.
So yeah, I think the thing that we have, the thing that we have when it comes to the fourth quarter lockup, or we know for the fourth quarter lockup, is that it's a different date than our fourth quarter. Right? People still think that it's going to happen by the end of this year for us, but the fourth quarter lockup for them is within January to March. So we should see it somewhere within that time frame. Does that mean that the lockup will all happen at once? No, it does not mean that the lockup will all happen at once. It means that we will see the lockup happen probably sparingly. It will happen, over a certain period of time, but it will continue on, right? When the lockup starts, it doesn't mean that it can't continue outside of the fourth quarter. Too much hype on Lunic. The community is a disaster. I wouldn't say the community is a disaster. It's just not. Yeah, there definitely is I would say that it's not about the hype. It's more about the path that we take. It's more about what people want credit for control, what people want credit for saving it. That's really what Terra Luna Classic is at right now. I'm not saying what it's all about, but if Do Kwon is found not guilty, then what happens? The prediction in Luna will explode back to the top 30. Well, that's where we don't know where his mindset is, right? Because if his mindset is more towards Terra 2.0, then I mean it's nothing for us. I would love for us to push back up not only into the top 30, but into the top 25, the top 20, the top 10. I would love for us to push up to those levels with the amount of popularity that Terra Luna Classic does have, but also with the amount of different paths that we take and indecisiveness. Honestly, it's something that is more of a struggle for us, But let's take a look at the entire market right now while we have 140 people here actively hitting the like button, right? And we have 5 people over on Rumble, 6 people over on Rumble that are also actively hitting the like button. Lord 753, thank you for being here. Good morning to you as well. And while we also have 2 people over on X that are actively hitting the like button, let me go into the rest of the market to see what has happened with everything there. What's moving, what's not, all of that stuff there. So currently the market cap is at a $1.41 trillion market cap. Seeing it at a 2.7 or 2.8% increase on the day, with Bitcoin's dominance decreasing at its lowest point that it has been this past week, or for a while, honestly, because Bitcoin's dominance has been up since it's really started rising. So if we go down here and we look at Bitcoin, we're going to see that Bitcoin's only up by 0.58%, but still above the $36,000 level, closing in on the $37,000 level, right? Ethereum above 2,000 at 2,100 flat, up about 9.9%, and in the last hour up 0.5 or 0.69%. In the last 7 days, it's up 17%, so it has been rising quite a bit. That's where majority of the dominance is coming away from, right? Where it's pulling the dominance away from there. You also have BNB that's up 1.5%, XRP that's down about 5% to 66 or 65 or 66 cents. That's been kind of flat more recently because people are still kind of indecisive on what's going to happen, or don't really know what's going to happen right now. Solana back up to about 50 cents. So I don't know if it passed it, but it's up 6% and it's at 49.50. So if I go into Solana, see if it has passed 50 cents. So it looks like it hasn't. It looks like it resisted from 49.7 and now it's climbing back up there at 49.50. So Solana is making some moves today. Phenomenal to see that. Cardano That's sitting at about 37, 38 cents. Tron is up 6%. Matic is up 3.29%. And let's look at some bigger movers. Shiba Inu is actually down by 3%. That's not good to see. As an Ethereum project, you would think that would like be up a crazy amount. 40K this week. Oh, you think Bitcoin's going to be 40K this week? I am starving, man. My stomach is making all types of hungry noises. The water helped a little bit. You ever like drink water and you can feel the water, like the cold water going through like your body, like feels, it doesn't feel weird, but it's like it's always a good feeling. I don't know. Anyways, maybe I'm alone on that one. But if we look at what's the biggest movers in the market, we're seeing ORDI. Is it ORDI? That's up 35%. I was looking at this yesterday and I was like, wow, that moved quite a bit over the last 7 days. And honestly, you couldn't have told anybody that this was going to move that much in the last 7 days. It's up to $425 million market cap with $800 million worth of volume, up 132%, and seeing the volume to market cap ratio at 177%, which is fantastic to see. Over the last 7 days, it's up 283%. You could have made so much money off of this if you were a part of it. I don't know if anybody was invested into this play. Let me know if you were. And then we look over the last month, it's up 498% if you decided to invest in here at these lower points here. I mean, that's phenomenal. Let me look at something that I was invested into a while ago. So OMG Network is currently at 63 cents with 140 million coins available at an $89 million market cap. That has slid so much. That has slid so much from where the high points were, $20, $25, and it's not because of the supply. That's interesting that slid that much. Now let me go back to looking at the top 24 hours. So we see FTX token. FTX token is up another 25% on the day. And I talked about this yesterday. It was at $2. I made a video on it on my my other channel, on one of my other channels. Let me go to YouTube really quick and then go to my other channels. So I'll go to my main channel and then I'll veer off to the left to go to one of my other channels. But yeah, on my Matthew Perry 2 channel, if you go to my channels and go to associated channels, on my Matthew Perry 2 channel, I made a video about FTT token and how it has been moving. And, should you buy right now? Obviously, as things are on fire, I don't consider, a time to purchase. But as you see a retracement, I mean, yeah, it's definitely looking at as an opportunity, depending on where it goes. At this point, it's over $1 billion market cap, right? At this point, we're seeing almost $1 billion market cap, a $983 million market cap right now. Did it get to the highest point, or is it still growing right now? So it looks like the highest point was a $3 price point, so $3.10 price point, which was over a $1 billion market cap. So to see FTX token grow up this much off of this $1 billion, off of this news of potentially being able to launch, right, or having a revival, it's crazy. Because if it doesn't go well, then everything's falling off of a cliff. However, if they do have this revival, then FTT token could be worth multiple billions. But it would suck. It would suck for CRO, because CRO should be the largest exchange token, the largest exchange coin, largest exchange, anything that's associated with an exchange. However, if FTX token gets the hype, right, behind it, then it could be worth a hell of a lot more than where it is right now. Because not only would you have the because you have way less in supply, not only would you have the token behind it, or the exchange token, so being up there in the top exchange tokens, you would have that hype associated with it, which I think CRO has hype and has a backing behind it. But if you talk about breaking news type of scenarios, a complete revival of FTT token could be more hype than what you would see in anything that CRO could do, unless they burn their supply even more. And I'm not saying that it would be more valuable than CRO. It's just something that definitely surprises me a little bit, because you see this down to this lower like $600 million market cap, and then jumps to a 300 or jumps another 300 million market cap to get up to that level of about 900 million, or even jump 400 million up to about $1 billion. So this looks really good. But let's go back and look at some more. So we have Rocket Pool that's up 22%, Lido that's up 22%, Ethereum Classic that's up 13%. I knew that was going to move. Frax, Ethereum. Let's see, Thorchain, Arbitrum that's up 7%, Cosmos that's up 7%. I still have my Cosmos. I have a decent amount that is currently unbonding, so we'll definitely do that. Would you invest in FTT token? Not at the moment. Yesterday, I probably would have. I'm not looking to invest into anything new right now, so I'm not making any buys. I'm not buying anything for the current moment, right? If we see something that comes up out of nowhere, yeah, I could buy something and make a move into FTT, or make a move into something, or make a move into that brand new thing. But when it comes to something that has already moved, right? If you're seeing FTT go from a level of $1 up to $3, it's like, why make that move? Why make that investment? Yeah, you may miss the hype train if it does end up pushing to a $20 billion market cap, but it's not part of my strategy. That's my strategy. If you play it a different way and you see the hype and the potential in FTT, then you get into FTT. I suggest that you find a retracement point in order to get into it. But this is still only all speculation right now. It's not saying, this is the thing about the news that came out. So the news that came out said that they can have the chance to revive, right? And recover everything that once was. And, now you see FTX as an exchange again. But the issue that you deal with is the fact that just because the news came out doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow. And it doesn't mean that it's going to happen next month. And it doesn't mean that it's going to happen the next month. So you have a long waiting period to where people are like, well, we had this news and now we have no news anymore. So what's going to happen with this? So that's where people are going to take their quick short-term profits, because in a month when you have no other news on this scenario or this situation, you see the price tank. So just be careful what you are investing into. I'm not saying that FTX token couldn't be more valuable. You just have to pick and choose when you decide to make that move into it. Now might not be, Now might not be the best time to get into FTT token. And when you see a retracement that comes down after maybe like maybe like a month or two, then you'll see that fully pick up, unless you see the overall market start to run. If the overall market starts to run, FTT may make a move, or people may hold it and they may have a lot more strength. So again, it depends on what investors do. That's really where I stand. So that's why with the uncertainty, I'm just sitting on the sidelines and watching other people. If they gain something, then great. If you lose something, and I'm sorry that happened to you. So when you have something that has uncertainty, you don't really go about it. It's like playing an extended price lottery or something, right? Instead of it being $1, that say they up it to $10, would you play that to risk it now? Probably not, because it's too expensive for one ticket. That's the same thing here, right? I feel like I could play the game at maybe $2, but then if you play the game at $3, well, that now jumped up to a $1 billion market cap, right? So I don't know. That's just the way that I look at it. JASMY to $1. I can't wait. The right BRC 20 plays will mint millionaires. This bull run. Will mint millionaires this bull run. I'm up over 350% on track. My only regret is I didn't buy more at 3 cents. Now at $1.34. That's fantastic. If you're making money off of a play, I'm all for it, right? I'm all for it. But yeah, if you guys have a chance, we're almost at 100 likes. If you could hit the like button, get me up to 100 likes. We're at 150 people that are watching, and I appreciate you guys for being here and liking away and doing everything you guys are doing. It means the world to me, as well as people that are watching over on Rumble. We got about 5 people that are watching on Rumble. Thank you guys for being here and watching. I was looking at the finance side of Rumble, and you don't really have as many people that are creating content on Rumble. You would think that it would be a lot more, but you don't have as many people that are creating content on Rumble. So when I look into the finance area, my videos come up a lot, not saying like they're the most popular videos. It's just that there's not much content that's in there. If you look at how many people are live streaming on Rumble right now, like if I go over to Rumble, let me actually just go over to the main screen and let's see if I could have something pop up. If you go over to, give me a second. Yeah, if you go over to Rumble, I'm trying to find the different areas. They have finance and all that stuff. You have, let me bring this up. So yeah, if you go over to Rumble, you have like all these different areas and categories, like the top live categories right now. You can view all the categories where you have 15.7K viewers that are in there, but you don't really have like a crazy amount of viewers because the majority of people may be on YouTube, right? So like if I go over to view all, let's see if I could find like finance anywhere, because I have education. Education, you have 458 viewers, but right now you're not seeing anything kind of in the finance realm. In crypto, I could put something in crypto, but I usually do it in the finance realm. So maybe I'll have to start streaming in crypto. That'll be interesting. But if you see finance, please let me know, because I know it's here somewhere. I just can't find it. I thought it was a major popular one. You have the stock market, you can break down, but where is finance? Can I search for it? I don't know where it is. We can look at the live streams and see if there's if my live stream pops up. Probably not. No. It's a lot of political stuff that's in here. Anyways, if you guys want to go and follow me on Rumble, feel free to follow me on Rumble. My link, I'll provide my link in the chat in just a little bit. Give me a second. Yeah, but I was looking at that and I saw the category of finance come up, and I was like, that's interesting that there's only a certain amount of viewers. Anyways. There we go. All right, so yeah, if you want to follow me on Rumble, the link is now pinned to the chat. Feel free to do that. Why is the SEC since SBF case in hunting mode? Why is the SEC in hunting mode? What do you mean? I don't see them in hunting mode. I see them, they were in hunting mode a while back, not since the SBF case. because they are still, and you still have the case, the Binance case, the Coinbase case. You had what went on with Kraken and the amount of penalties and fees that they paid. I mean, you have a lot that happened there. Do you think Jasmy will retrace soon? Um, I mean, it depends. I really don't want to say yes. I want to see things continue to move, but things have increased quite a bit. So if we are going to see any type of retracement, which I believe we have seen a little bit, let me actually go to Jasmy really quick just to take a look at it. If I can bring it up. Jasmy, currently at about 57% of a penny. And, we've seen it go from, up to the 59% of a penny and retrace from the 60% of a penny down to 55. So if anything, it'll probably go to a previous high here, right? So a previous resistance point, which was 54, and it looks like that's probably where it was because it was at 55 here and bounced off 55 multiple times. So that could be a point. And then you could also see this is a point, probably bouncing off of 52. However, if you see something major happen to this play or a major happen in the market, you could see, it decrease quite a bit lower than that point. I would say if I am going to see a retracement, it would be at about 50% of a penny versus being at that, 40% of a penny level. Someone said no, on November 8th, don't waste time on this coin. Better invest in Gala, Matic, KSA, XRP, and the Graph. They will double your money fast. Jasmy is slow and dead. I mean, that's a great time to say that. It's a fantastic time to say it. I wonder if there's any comments that are like, I'm not logged in. I wonder if there's any comments that say, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So let's see. 30-day chart plus 80%. Read before write. Bullshit. Up 20% in a couple of hours. This aged perfectly. Yeah, exactly. This guy doesn't know about Jasmine Prop. Yeah, I don't think they do. I mean, they just put out comments just so that people reads them and likes them and all of that stuff, and they get some sort of popularity. Like people click on their name and they go, "Who is this person? I need to follow this person," and then I end up following the person. So they're following 25 people, have 7 followers, but they have multiple comments on Pepe and Jasmy and Jasmy multiple times. It's just, this is a turtle. This person is just a Jasmy hater, it seems like. Not just one comment on Jasmy, but like 17 comments on like Jasmy. That's crazy. That comment didn't age well. It did not. No. Love your work, man. Gotta go to work. Wait. Got to go working on a package for a new amazing show. At the Sphere in Las Vegas, and my package to raise money for my dot entertainment. Yes, I own that. Dot wait dot AI wait dot AI entertainment. Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry, I'm a little lost there. But you have a show for a new package at a show at the Sphere. You have a show at the Sphere? Off to Rumble and Night All. Well, thank you for watching on. Wait, are you going to watch on Rumble or are you saying off to Rumble somewhere else? I don't know what you're saying. Thank you for being here. I would like to visit the Sphere. I haven't ever, well, I can't say that it's been around for a while, but I want to visit the Sphere. I've never been to Vegas though, so love listening to you every morning at work. Helps the day go by a little better. Keep up the great work. I love listening to you because you will, I can't see, I hate when they have that heart there. I have to move it and I can't move it uh, because you will call stuff out. Other people just want to pump hopium. Yeah. I mean, I call stuff out whenever there needs to be um, some sort of realistic perspective. I will try and give you that as best as possible. If I don't know about something, obviously I won't be able to do it. But if I do know about it, yeah, I can give you a realistic perspective. All right, so we got 146 people that are here. We did hit 100 likes, so thank you guys for hitting the like button. I greatly appreciate that. Also, if you want to, like I said, follow me on Rumble, feel free to follow me on Rumble. That link is in the chat. And I'm currently at 235 followers. I would love to get to 250, but I don't know if everybody here or we have 15 people that will follow on Rumble and, maybe watch over there. During the weekend, if you guys are interested in these live streams and like the live streams, during the weekend, I will be live streaming on Rumble for an hour in the morning to see what's happening, right? Because if not, you're getting kind of the videos that you would typically get from me. And that's okay to get those videos, but it's also not getting a live update as we have different suggestions and different things that are happening. So if you guys want those weekend live streams, weekend only live streams or Rumble only live streams, feel free to check that out. I also think I'm going to start going, like extending the live streams a little bit longer during the week, but doing partial of that only on Rumble, right? So like we go live on Rumble after the major live. So we'll start going live and we'll bring back up the live stream, but we will do it like we'll stop this live stream and then restart another one. But you'll have to go over to Rumble to see that. So you would just wait in the cut and we would continue from there. Vegas is great. Once you get past the bums and thugs on the sidewalks. I mean, isn't that everywhere? All the altcoins I hold, Matt, are not performing well. HBAR, VET, Lunic, SHIB, Kaspa, XRP. So XRP has grown quite a bit over these last couple of days. Like if we look at a week and we look at maybe the last 2 weeks, we can see that XRP has moved. But it's just not performing well today. I don't know what Kaspa is doing. I looked at it yesterday. HBAR was moving a little bit, but I don't know if it's moving right now. And Lunic is not moving as much. Shiba Inu is down on the day. So yeah, it looks like a lot of those are not really moving as well, as well as others that are out there. But you still got to understand the bigger picture. The bigger picture that's there. No, not really. So they're not everywhere. Everywhere I see, I mean, you're not going to see a lot of people that are homeless everywhere, but you will see homeless people in every city. It's just whether you have a larger amount of homeless people or a smaller amount of homeless people or none. You barely have a place with none. I know, doesn't California have like a homelessness like crisis? I'm up on almost every coin I've invested in except SHIB, like since I started. Well, that's great. Did you start investing at the bottom of the market? Kaspa $1 this month. I don't know about that. Let's check where Kaspa is. So Kaspa is currently at 9.3 cents. It did get very close to 10 cents. It got to 9.9 cents and got very, very close to 10 cents. Is currently basically at a $2 billion market cap, has $140 million worth of volume. Kaspa is definitely seeing the bigger picture here. We're seeing it push to levels that a lot of people really wanted it to get to. I unfortunately am not going to make an investment into Kaspa no matter what happens here. One, I don't have a platform that I can buy it on. Two, it's grown too much. I still feel like it has quite the potential to run to higher levels and be worth a hell of a lot more, but no, it's grown way too much. So I'm not going to make a move into Kaspa. Anytime you see growth that much, you just miss the opportunity. And if you miss the opportunity, you move on to the next thing. So if people are holding Kaspa, congratulations on what you have gained. Like I said in my other video, my other channel, the Matthew Perry channel, if you guys want to subscribe to that, feel free to subscribe to it because we have a little bit more content. Like I said in this video here, congratulations. You know, Kaspa exploded today. It's continuing to explode. But I'm not going to have like sour grapes over it. There are plenty of different opportunities that are out there. And this one's just one opportunity that you could have had a lot sooner, or you could have had that opportunity sooner and then reinvested some of the funds into the ones that you believe in for the future. But honestly, you can never know what's going to happen there. Dogelon is down 34%. Is that what you said? Is it Elon? Is that the one? Dogelon Mars? Or are you saying 34% over the last week? It looks like it's 5 a.m. until now. It collapsed all the way down to 7. It's down 24%. So what happened during this time period? Did some more supply get released? Is the one thing that I had that I hated about Dogelon or Elon is, not like looking at the holders or anything like that, but understanding the breakdown of, what was it, the Methuselah Foundation, and I don't know exactly where all of that went. Wasn't it like 50% or something that they held? So yeah, you have this open wallet that's right here that has 17%. Was that the wallet that now only holds 17 instead of holding like 50%? It's crazy. Some guy with 4 million Dogelon sold to ETH. $4 million worth of Doge $4 million worth of Dogelon sold to ETH. Like, they just recently sold to ETH because they're looking to gain whatever they're going to gain there. Check the holder wallets. Holder wallet 18. Prediction for the end of the year. JASMY coin. I mean, I would love to see it get to a level of 1 cent by the end of the year, hopefully 2. Push back up to that, 500 million, $1 billion market cap. That's what I'm kind of looking for, because if it can hit that level before we see the official bull run, absolutely it's running to a way higher figure than just a $1 billion market cap, which I definitely see the potential to make this move. It's just going to maybe take a little bit of time. Did I just see JASMY as something that's trending? No, Bitcoin. Bitcoin was trending. Okay. And Cat eCoin? What, Cat eCoin? Pepe will 10x soon. I think Pepe has a potential chance to really run. I wouldn't necessarily say it would 10x right now. Thank you for the 2 people that have followed me on Rumble just recently. I appreciate that. Let me look at my notifications. How do I look at my notifications right now? I don't think I can. Whoops. Yeah, thank you to the 2 people that did follow me on Rumble. I appreciate it. Let me see who those people are. So 6 minutes ago, Eagle GP, thank you for following. And Grand Poo Ba, thank you for following as well. Appreciate you guys. So if anybody wants to, help me out in growth and follow me on Rumble, feel free to do so. I just want to grow that platform to be one of the largest finance creators or crypto creators that's over there. Because right now, there's not many. There's majority of people that are creating on YouTube, and I would love to be able to create on both platforms. So again, help a brother out. Let me see if there's any. I want to see if I would want to do a giveaway or something. That tends to, get the juices flowing. I don't want to give away JASMY coin because I have 1 million and I'm not touching that right now. But I could give away some other things. What are your thoughts on VVS Finance token? So for VVS Finance, I understand, that people like the position for some reason. They have their own thoughts and processes to why they really like VVS Finance. I just don't like the dilution that comes into it. VVS. I understand how the connection to Kronos and everything there is, fantastic to see. But when you have 40% of the supply that's out there, 40 trillion, and you can offer any of the supply that you want, the total supply that's there, which is 100 trillion, the max supply is 100 trillion. The total supply is 84 trillion right now. So basically saying like, hey, you only have 60% of the supply, you have 60% of the supply that's left. You can dilute the position by a lot and continue to dilute the position. The overall fully diluted market cap right now would be a $300 million market cap. Can it surpass that? Probably should be able to surpass that as everything is introduced. But since it's not, as it does grow, it can cut the overall price in half that you are holding. So I'm not saying I don't like it because of like what it does. I just don't like positions that have a heavy amount of dilution potential. So when I see that, I want to see like what's the strategy of introducing coins, and they really don't have a full strategy on that. They just release them sparingly, and that's something that bothers me. Kaspa going crazy. Is it running right now? I hate when people say like, "Oh, something's going crazy," and then it actually isn't going crazy. Like it's just a normal amount of movement. It's like this. Kaspa is not going crazy. Over a certain amount of time, yes. But the like that is the clickbait that people would hate, right? It's like Caspa's going crazy. Is it though? You have to kind of explain that a little bit more. So I kind of understand what it is. It's like, hey, look at Caspa, it's going ridiculous. Hey Matt, is that video in your portfolio the same from in the video on your page? Say that again. The video in your portfolio, is that the same from in what? Is the same from in the video on your page? I don't understand what you're asking. JASMY has potential to create millionaires. XRP, if you're holding 10K coins, you will need XRP to reach $100 per token. No way, $20 trillion market cap for XRP. Don't waste your time if you're not a whale. So a $20 trillion, it wouldn't be a $20 trillion market cap, would it? Is that right? It would be a $20 trillion market cap, wouldn't it? Why can't I do this math? So $10 or $20 would be a $1 trillion market cap. So $20 would be a $1 trillion market cap. So it would be a $10 trillion market cap. Honestly, I could see that. Yeah, because if you're talking about the max supply, then yes, it would be a $20 trillion market cap in order to get to, that level. Or is that higher? I don't know. Sometimes quick math really bothers the hell out. Doesn't XRP have a burn transaction? So the more people use it, the less we have. Yes, sort of, but it burns a very minuscule amount. It does not burn a lot. It burns, like, if you're talking about them having billions, like it burns millions over like a month's time. Like I think the amount that it has burned is like 3 million or something. So you need to get to 1,000 billions or 1,000 millions in order to get to a billion. So you need to have a lot that's happened, or even create some things that could have potential burn, unless they decide to burn the entire escrow there. If they burn the escrow, I mean, that could be big, but it all depends what comes out of the settlement, because I know that they'll probably settle before the final judgment. That's my opinion. Oh, we gained another follower on Kick. If you guys want to follow me on Kick, you can follow me on Kick as well. I mean, I like all these platforms. They're just different streaming options for people that really like those platforms. It's not really an area to where we have a ton of people that are viewing on there, but we have a couple of subscribers. So, it's a decent platform. I like Kick quite a bit because their revenue share is fantastic. They care about the creators more than a lot of others. But we have Kick, we have Twitch, we have Rumble, we have YouTube. So yeah, if you guys want to, again, go follow on Rumble, feel free to follow on Rumble. I would love to get to, we're closing in on that 250 follower mark. Let's see. Let me go to Coinbase. Do I want to give away some more XRP? Or do we have anything else that we can give? I'm not giving away JASMY, so don't ask for it. JASMY, I have 1 million, so that's going to stay there. I have Cardano that's staying at 10,000 that I have. Technically, I could probably give away a little bit Cardano. I can give away some Cardano. That's not a bad play to do, because I have over 10,000 Cardano. So if I give away, 25 and then 25 more, I could do that. I can also give away ETH. I have $15 worth of ETH. $15. I don't have a lot there. I want some ADA. All right, the answer is 42. Somebody's already there. That was the answer. How did you know? All right, so what we're going to do is we have, how many people do we have on YouTube? We have 186 people on YouTube. What we're going to do here is we're going to do another giveaway over on Rumble. We're almost at 250 followers. If you guys can get me to 250 followers, which is 10 more followers, we'll do a giveaway over on Rumble. And if we get to 275, we can do another giveaway on Rumble. So I'll give away 25 ADA over on... you have to make sure you give me the correct wallet. If it is a Coinbase wallet, that'll be great. Coinbase ADA wallet. Let's do that. So if we get to 250 followers on Rumble, we will do a giveaway over there. Let me go ahead and change this to... do I have... I think I have a sticky note that tells me. Let me add the sticky notes. No. Let me go to my sticky notes list. It's somewhere here. There we go. So not 150. Let's go to 250. And we'll keep that there for like a few minutes. We'll load it back up every time. So we got 177 people here. Hit the like button. Go ahead and follow me. And we'll do a giveaway. We'll give away some ADA. Matt, when you think meme season will be? When do I think meme season will be? Um, so that's a good question because we haven't seen meme coins move at all. We've seen besides Pepe. I mean, Pepe has been making a move. We haven't seen anything else really move at all. So when will meme coin season be? Meme coin season, I believe, will come when we see the true altcoin season run. Because right now we're like kind of in the middle of things where we're taken away from Bitcoin, but a lot of the pull away from Bitcoin is on the side of the ETFs and Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? The Ethereum ETF and the approval of that is taking away from Bitcoin's dominance. However, the actual approval of Bitcoin, the Bitcoin ETF, will increase that and increase the dominance. So we're kind of like back and forth there, and we're not technically in the altcoin season right now. We are pushing up to that level. We are just more in the bullish market, and that's the way that, or the place that I see it. So let me check how many followers we do have. We got 242. Thank you for answering the question. No problem. Simple math. 100K coins in JASMY costs $600. 100K in 100K in dollars if JASMY reaches $1, which is possible. 100K in XRP will cost you $70,000. Well, yeah. Not many average investors have that kind of money. Well, yeah, I would agree. I would agree. So you may get 100K and you may get a potential chance to get up to those higher figures of, $1. And that's why I have 1 million, right? Because you never know what JASMY will be. You never know how far it will go. And I hope that we will see it at a level of $1, but it's not 100% confirmed, right? That we'll see it up there. But I love the fact that JASMY is making moves, and I love the fact that I'm up $1,700 right now. And as it goes further, this is why I don't increase my cost basis. I just decrease my cost basis. Because right now, people would say, hey, why don't you get 2 million? You should just buy more and keep buying more. It's like, what's the point of that? If you keep buying more as it's going up, you are going to give yourself a chance to lose a lot of money. You invest at the lows, you don't buy anymore as you hit your certain target, and you just let it go, right? If you feel as though that this is it, that 2 cents is going to be the high or something, then make sure you take your profits accordingly, right? But it all depends on what your strategy is. So I just followed you on Rumble. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. Let me see where we're at. Currently at 245. Again, we're going to be doing a crypto giveaway at 250 followers. And I think the next level should be 300. I feel like I'm cutting myself short. we need to grow a lot faster on Rumble because there are people that are starting to pop up in the finance realm over on Rumble, and I want to be there in crypto as one of the only people that are talking about crypto. I'm going to switch a lot of the videos that I talk about to be in the crypto category. And hopefully, people go and look at that as one of the sole people that creates crypto content on there. So thank you for following. But yeah, we got 172 people that are here, and we have over 100 likes. I don't know exactly how much, but we have over 100 likes. Thank you guys for watching. Is there anything that you are invested into? So someone said ILV, King T. Let's look at that really quick. First, let me refresh this, and we'll refresh this when we come back. So yeah, still at 245 followers. So we look at ILV right now, Illuvium, currently up about 16% on the day, up to $97 right now. If we look at the last 7 days, it's up 92%. I mean, it's been moving, right? Up from $50 up to $97. If, like, I'm not looking for any type of move like that and go, okay, I'm buying into that. Like I'm not going to FOMO into a play like that. There's a lot of people that will FOMO into a play, and I'm not going to. Even though it may show, history may show that it has maybe a ton more potential. It broke past this level here of 94. So that's fantastic to see that it broke past that level, of 94.5. And now at 97, so it shows a lot more strength to push up over $100 worth of a price. You're only seeing 7.8 million LIV out there in circulation versus the fully diluted, which is about 9. The supply, overall supply, 9.6 million. But then the total supply or circulating supply is 3.7. So I needed to get that right. So there's 38% of the supply that's out there. You still do have a lot of dilution that can come into play. So watch out for that. But the overall history of where this has been is, 1,900. Is this going to be at that point? No, it had dilution into it. So don't think that it's going to get back to 1,900. It possibly could, but I would tell you that if it found a way to get back to that point, it would be a crazy high market cap, because the market cap at that point was 1.2 billion. And you're currently seeing this at almost $100 price, and that's at 300 million. So if you just multiply that by 3, you're getting up to that $1.1 billion market cap, and you're only seeing a $300 price. So it's way different than where it was. There was a ton of dilution that came into play with this position. So just watch out. Trying to sub on Rumble, but it won't let me create an account currently. Well, that sucks. Why won't it let you create an account? Is there something like it just tells you like your email won't work or something? I don't know how it won't let you create an account. I'm surprised that this camera is still on. How long have we been streaming for? We've been streaming for, let's see, scroll up, an hour. Typically, this camera doesn't last that long. So I'm surprised that this camera's here or this camera's still on. So I got a new Elgato cam link, and now we have like the side view, the more, not saying professional view, but being able to click into that and going a different route when you want to, go to a different view here. I like this. I think also I corrected the color a little bit, so that's good to see. So it kind of falls in line with the other one, but Matt, what price do you think JASMY will go in the bull run? So I'm looking for a level of 10 to 20 cents, which 2 cents would be a $1 billion market cap. And as you see it get up to 10 cents, you would just multiply that by 5, and you would see a $5 billion market cap all the way up to 20 cents, which would be a $10 billion market cap. That's what I'm pushing for with this position. But obviously I would love to push a lot further, especially when it comes to the lockup, and especially when it comes to a lot of FOMO that drives into this position. You never know exactly what it's going to be. So am I selling everything at those levels? No. Am I going to make moves probably before those levels? Yeah, I have my overall exit strategy spreadsheet and what I'm planning on getting out of it, and how I can take my initial investment and put that aside, put it somewhere else, and go on about my day as I have these levels that I'm at. Invest in the Kaspa. It's better than JASMY, XRP, ADA, all of these lower X coins. Kaspa will 50X. If Kaspa will 50X from here, it will be a $100 billion market cap. If you think Kaspa will 50X, why is it worth more than a lot of the positions that are out there right now at a $100 billion market cap? I see a $20 billion market cap. Is it going to 50X? Is that a 50X? No, that's a 10X, which is phenomenal. That's a great move. But there are so many other plays to get into now that Kaspa has already seen a $2 billion market cap. And yes, it may pump a lot further and may be worth a lot more. But the point is that you still have opportunities elsewhere that haven't run, right? So that's what I see there. So yeah, if you guys want to, again, follow me on Rumble, we are 3 followers away from doing a giveaway on Rumble. So if you want to follow me on Rumble, go over there and, sign up, get an account, and then we're going to do the giveaway. We're going to launch the giveaway sometime soon. Now we have 200 people that are here today. I appreciate you guys for being here. Get me up to 200 likes on YouTube. So hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Thank you. No problem. So I see you talk about SHIB a lot. How much do you have? I have 100 million. I ended up taking a portion of it a while back, but I also burned a portion of it. I have like 300 plus million that I've burned in Shiba Inu. And honestly, it's because I really care about the project. I care about the community doing the burns, but I don't have a crazy amount. I don't have a billion in Shiba Inu. I spread it around, but I do still have Shiba Inu, and I have, which is like $1,000 or $1,000 something dollars in it. But I'm down quite a bit on my Shiba Inu investment. So quick tip on the side camera: you should always be close up compared to the front camera for a more dramatic look. The same thing they do in interviews. Well, yeah, I don't want this to be more of like an interview. I want this to be more of like a full body. So I've been looking at some things, and looking at some people that create a lot of content from the side, when they have that side camera, and a lot of times they include the like entire look of the desk, and it's more of like a full, like if I wanted to go back here and wait, where was that? There we go. Like if I wanted to go back here, it would kind of be a little bit off, a little bit more, and it's more towards the side rather than that, but it is a little bit closer. It's just something that I feel like if I wanted to edit in like post, I can zoom in slightly and go side to side and make it like a track if I wanted to, if it's farther away. If it's too close, then I can't edit it and do any type of slides or anything that I really want to. So that's kind of what I wanted to do there, but it just depends on if I'm going to edit something overall. I like the camera position. Don't change it. Well, thank you. I appreciate the tip though. I really do. Cause I've seen people that say, the close up look does work, but the only reason I'm doing it this far is because of that, like the way that you can see my entire body language as I speak. But then also if I wanted to slowly zoom in, slowly zoom out, do anything there and really play with it. If I'm too close, I can't do any of that. So I like to keep the freedom alive. Cause like if I do this one right here where I zoom in, I can zoom in like via Streamlabs. But this one, if I wanted to be over here and I wanted to create another zoom in, I could create that, but I haven't created that yet. So anyways, if you guys want to follow, I'm just hitting the mic. If you guys want to follow me on Rumble, I don't know if we're at 250 followers yet. We're at 248 followers. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for liking and subscribing and doing all that. Funko Matt looking at the side camera like a stalker. Yeah, basically. I wanted to make it, the issue with that though is the lights and all that stuff. You also can't see my 100,000 subscriber plaque that's back there. The plaque that's right there. You can't really see that in the other camera, but I'm so excited the fact that I even got to the level of 100,000 subscribers, and now I'm at 201, almost 202,000 subscribers. That's crazy, guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. I know we don't have all 202,000 people that are here watching today, but everybody that's here, thank you for all of your support. The more that you guys chat, like, super chat, everything that you do helps me out. Yeah, I agree. For editing, that would work well. Thank you for saying that. Appreciate that. But I do appreciate the tip. If it was something that was like, um, straight from, let's say, the source, if I'm uploading something and I edited it and I didn't have any type of, um, you know, fix or, features or whatever I'm calling it, whatever you call it, transitions or anything like that, it would make no sense. But we'll figure it out. I'll create some better content. I want to create some content for the reaction channel, but record via my 4K cameras, you know? Uh, Sometimes I see low frame rate issues in your videos. No biggie, but it's kind of odd. No, I've seen that. I don't know what it's all about. It's like upload speed or something like that versus the download speed or something. Download speed is amazing. I can watch a video and it pops up, and I can watch 17 videos at one time if I wanted to. Probably even 100 videos at one time if I wanted to. So download speed is not a problem. It's more or less the upload speed. So as it's pushing out the content to you guys, it's a little bit weird. And the crazy thing is, I get the same upload speed for the gig speed, which makes no sense whatsoever. It's like, I need better upload speed and better download speed. Give me both. And they were like, no, we only offer like 40 megabytes or something like that. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Finally subscribed or finally followed. All right, we're at 250. All right, so we're going to go over to Rumble right now. Make sure you guys are over at Rumble or on Rumble. We have 37 people that are watching right now. What's up, new subscriber? I have 130 million. Shib or Voyager took most of it. Voyager took most of it. That sucks. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I J, K, they did the whole alphabet and said I won. No. All right, so I know John really wants to win. Let's do a giveaway over on Rumble. So feel free to go over on Rumble, and we're going to do that giveaway. And I'm gonna have to really manage the chat because there's already 44 people that are here. So I'm really gonna have to manage this. So if it gets to like 70 people, it may be difficult to see. So let's go ahead and pop out the chat. And what I'll put is I'll put something up on the screen here. And another giveaway at 300. And I don't know if that will happen today, but if it does, that would be fantastic. So all right. So yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway over on Rumble. We got 45 people that are here so far. And we'll give it a couple of seconds and then we'll do what the giveaway is. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Maybe I should do a math problem. Maybe maybe I should do a math problem where it's like 4 times 5 times 6 times 12 times 8, and then we figure it out. So I'm going to put the math problem like in the chat, and then everybody does the math problem. And I'll just do, so let me bring up this and we'll do, so, and you probably can, I don't know if you'll like paste this into Google or something, but I don't know, whoever gets it first will be able to win the giveaway. Let's say that that's the case. How do you like that one? Or should I do something that lasts longer? Like I'm thinking of a coin within the top 100. What do you think I should do? What would benefit you more? Because literally would be the first person to Google it and then get the answer. Because you can literally put it into Google and get the answer right away. Can't you? Like you can go, what is, and then just copy it for times 4 times 6 times 8 times 9. and it's going to give you it like 9,000 or 6,912. So top 10 or top 100, top 100 coins. So out of the top 100 coins, you want me to guess a coin, and you guys will, or sorry, you want me to not guess a coin. You want me to say pick a coin, and then you guess which one in the top 100. Okay. Okay. All right. Um. Blah 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 blah. All right. Name a state. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. Name a state that I'm thinking of. All right, let's do that because we have two giveaways that are coming up. Well, if we get the second giveaway, we'll have a second giveaway. All right, so we have 49 people that are over here on Rumble. If anybody else wants to join on Rumble, feel free to join on Rumble. All you have to do is follow, and you could be a part of the giveaway right now. So, okay, if you don't live in the U.S. Oh, yeah, that's a problem if you don't live in the U.S. But also, I'm only sending it on Coinbase. So, well, I can send it to different places as long as you have an XRP address. But yeah, people know different states, right? But then again, you can't just make it fair to everybody, right? You got to know different things. Maybe it needs to be fair to everybody. Sometimes people don't know stuff. So top 100 coins. Are you from the US? Is that or are you not from the US? All right. Well, let's go. I'm going to say name a I'm thinking of a state. You tell me what that state is. Uh Better pull up a map. Oh wait, you know what? Let's put that on pause. Let's put that on pause. I have the bug guy here that's gonna spray for any spiders or any type of pests that may come in the wintertime. So give me a second. Don't name anything. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry. So that was a longer process than it was supposed to be. I'm also eating because it was a long process and I was hungry. Um, so yeah, I forgot that he was coming at 8 o'clock, but he came a little bit early. That's why I was expecting to get that done before he came, but he came like, I don't know, 15 minutes earlier than what he said he was supposed to be here. And I thought 8 o'clock meant like it would be, a little bit later. Typically a bug company. Yeah, see, I even get the notification now. It's like he's coming. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this giveaway. We were supposed to do a giveaway here today. So I apologize, everybody, that has been waiting around, probably waiting for this giveaway. So let's go ahead and do that. Giving away crypto on, how were we giving it away again? We were guessing a state. Okay, I got the state. Guess a state starting now. Or should I give people time to get back in here? Or should we just go? Just go. I have toaster strudels. Yeah, that's the fastest thing that I could make, even though I had to put it in the toaster. This is probably going to be easy. We got it. Tim got it. It's Alaska. There we go. The winner is Tim. I knew it would be fast. Hopefully she's taking her out because I hear the bus. But yes, it is Alaska. Tim ended up getting it. So Tim, if you have your, what's it called, ADA address, your Cardano address, I will send you some Cardano. How many followers are we at right now? We're at 259. So we could possibly get to 300. If we get to 300, let me go ahead and open up the screen. So yeah, send me our Cardano. Let me get to my assets. Send me your Cardano wallet address. Hopefully it's on Coinbase. I can easily send it to. So send and receive. And we can send it via your address. Now I'm hungry. I apologize. I was starving. I typically don't even eat breakfast, but I didn't eat anything since like 5:30 the day before. So I'm so hungry. So Tim, if you have your address, um, let me know. I can. Um, there we go. So we can do another giveaway. There, I'll put the address in here and send it. So that is the correct address. I'm going to be sending you don't even know how much that is. Is it? I'll send you $10, which will be 26 ADA. So that's something. It's just extra. Obviously, it's not gonna be life changing here. I mean, it could. You never know. But 26 ADA could be worth $26 in the future, or even further than that. So here you go. I'm gonna go ahead and send it. Preview send. And come on, shrink the screen down a little bit. Send. Authenticator app. Give me a second. Coinbase. Hopefully Matt will give a consolation prize because I'm the one giving the idea. No. Thanks for the idea. I appreciate it though. But the next one we're gonna go with the top 100 coins. I feel like that went a little bit too fast. The other time, I'm surprised that nobody got USDC, but we'll do maybe the next one we'll do the top 200 coins, or the top 100 to 200. So 101 to 200, not 1 to 100. It's going to be 101 to 200. That's what we're going to do the next time we do a giveaway. I think that'll be good. No one was thinking stablecoin out of the gate. Yeah, I think, there was nobody that was thinking stablecoin, but then at midway through, or not even midway through, it was probably maybe like a minute in, I saw somebody mention BUSD. I saw somebody mention USDT. They said Tether 17 times. And then I was just like, how is nobody getting this? If you're saying Tether, then you should be saying USDC. Like, I don't understand. So anyways, if you guys want to enter the next giveaway, there's going to be another giveaway at 300 followers. We're currently at 259. So if you guys want to follow away, feel free to do that. But let's see what's happening in the crypto market. Let's go over to the market here and see if there's any type of movement, any major movement. It doesn't look like there's any more movement. We're seeing it still at a $1.41 trillion market cap, which is phenomenal to see it at. I'm excited. I'm sure a lot of other people are excited the fact that, it is up to that level. And let me go ahead and go back to where's my YouTube chat? There it is. How's the JASMY chart? Or how's the JASMY chart, lovers? You are in dream world if you think it will go to 20 cents. No chance. I feel like you just want a reaction, because I guarantee that this is going to run to way higher levels. Do I see this getting to 10 or 20 cents? Yes, I said 10 or 20, that it would make that move to. You can rest your case all you want. Your case is going to be rested for a long time. Kaspa is not even listed on any major exchange, but look at the chart. JASMY is listed on, deleted by someone else. Deleted by Mr. P. We don't want to hear that BS anymore. Is that what you're saying? So, just to address that last piece before you got your messages deleted there. JASMY is listed everywhere and down 99%. Like, you don't understand the amount of growth potential that JASMY has and where it's going to go. So, I mean, you can go ahead and be happy with what you do have. I'm not saying Kaspa is not going to have success. I think Kaspa, when it does get listed on some major exchanges, because it is listed on KuCoin, which I would consider a major exchange, even though it's listed there, you're still seeing the movement in Kaspa. You're seeing the movement because volume is coming from various places. But then JASMY coin, you're seeing majority of that volume come from Binance. Why do you think Binance holds a lot of it? Binance will probably just list it at a level to where list Kaspa at a level where they're like, all right, well, we know that this has been bought up, and right now we would be buying it at a premium price, so why even list it, type of thing, unless they pay them to list it. Kaspa rumors are Binance is getting ready to list it. Well, that's fantastic, but the point is that they're going to list it where they're like, okay, we already see this at a certain level. We don't own a certain amount of Kaspa. But then when you look at other plays where they own a decent amount of it, like a Terra Luna Classic or a JASMY coin, I mean, that shows that they truly believe in that play by owning 30% or 20% or a high percentage of those positions. OKX is currently accumulating Kaspa. So that's where majority of the volume is coming from. Just happy to see CRO and JASMY moving again. It's been a long 2 years. Agreed. Ordy just hit $20. A little crazy. Yeah, I know. I was looking at that earlier. The fact that it hit $20. And it came from what, a level of like $5 or something? Or $3? So it's definitely been moving quite a bit. I'm surprised that this camera is still rolling. The fact that this camera is still on, I don't know what to think right now, because typically it's off by like 5 minutes. Maybe because it's not recording in 4K. It's recording in a different format, so it can last longer. So it's interesting. We got 35 people that are watching on Rumble. If you guys could hit that thumbs up button, feel free to do so. Obviously, we have about 20 likes, so that's great. Definitely continue to hit that like button, though. If you're new here, if you're coming from like the search, Rumble search or something, let me know. Tell you what, I need a haircut. That's why I've been wearing hats this whole entire time. I haven't gotten a haircut. I need my brother to cut my hair. Don't compare Kaspa to a coin that is already listed on the top 3 exchanges in the world. Yeah, I mean, you can't compare it because JASMY is already listed on these exchanges and Kaspa is not. And yes, that does create a bigger pump that you could see for Kaspa, but also it provides that larger pump at the top, which means that you may see more of likelihood for it to decrease from that top. No offense to people that are invested in Kaspa. Like, obviously, I think Kaspa is going to have success. I'm not like trying to say that Kaspa is horrible. No. I made videos talking about how Kaspa has a large potential to run, but we don't need to sit here and just compare coins and compare positions, because not saying like, oh, don't compare it to this because it can't compare. Like, don't compare it to it because it's not the same. Like, they're different projects and you can have different gains and different returns. Whether you have a crazy return with Kaspa and have a 10% 10x return, or a 10x return with JASMY, you're going to have returns nonetheless. So yeah. There's a ton of coins on top 3 exchanges that are dead and worthless. Like what? Just just means Kaspa has a future with huge pumps when it does get listed. It's true. It does have a future with huge pumps when it does get listed. I got tongue tied there. But right now, like, if we wanted to focus on the entire market, like we should, currently Bitcoin is up by 0.6%. It's actually up to a 37. It broke the $37,000 mark again. So that's good to see. Ethereum has dropped a little bit. Instead of being at 2100, it's now at about it's at 2087, so below that 2100 mark. BNB has also dropped down a little bit, down to 252, but overall it is up still on the day. XRP is at 65 cents, 65.5 cents. That's been down and been kind of hovering flat within this 65-cent mark. Solana is above 50 cents. I did not see that happen, but it just jumped above 50 cents. It's up to 50 cents, or sorry, not 50 cents, $50, $50.77, $50.82. So it is moving quite a bit. And congratulations to all the people that are invested in Solana and that have seen an opportunity when it was at a level of $11, when it was at a level of $20, when it was at a level of $30. You see this opportunity. Congratulations in that, because honestly, as it gets to $55, if it does push up to $55, you're literally looking at a 5x return. And that's not even seeing the official bull market happen. So people that counted Solana out, that said Solana is not going to be worth it, obviously you were wrong. And for me, like, I didn't make a move into it because I didn't have the funds in order to do so. And now that I have funds in order to invest, Solana is running to a higher level. You can delete my comments all you want, but Kaspa is better than JASMY. I mean, you can say that. Whatever you want to believe, go ahead. All I know is they're going to equally have their returns to them. And you can say Kaspa is better than this or this is better than that. But honestly, people are going to make money with either or. Doesn't matter how much it returns, but people are going to make money from it, especially where JASMY and where Kaspa are right now, or where Kaspa was. XRP is tough to hold. I'm up 2.5x, but it's a long time. Wait, a long thing, man. Is that what you're saying? So yeah, I mean, I can understand that. A lot of things are very tough to hold. You think about how you're up so much, right? So you're up 2.5x. There's a lot of people that, or let's say there's not a lot of people that will be up, double their position and not take either all of their profit or some of their profit. So you have to find a good exit strategy. Exiting a position or pulling some out of a position to make yourself happier for holding, or, I guess more proud for holding the position. You have the amount that you have left over. So say if you have $5,000 invested in there and it doubles and you end up taking out your initial investment, you feel better about holding what's left. But if you go and you increase and it's at $5,000 and it increases, let's say 3x and it gets to $15,000. Now you're like, what should I do with this? Should I take the $15,000 and just, run with it? Because it is a significant game. Or should I just leave it in there for the long term? Because I feel like it could be worth so much more. And that's where it's a struggle. It's a struggle bus for most people. So you have to make sure you develop a strategy and you stick to that strategy. And once you do that, you'll remain successful. Will you have the biggest gains possible? Probably not, because you're adhering to your strategy and not everything is going to adhere to your strategy. You have to adhere to your strategy. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Greed is not a good strategy. 100%. Matt, anytime is a good time for Soul. You should join Soul Gang. Look, I'm all in on going over the position. I can always go over the position. I just most likely won't have any. The reason being is because I missed my opportunity to buy at the levels that I wanted to buy at. And if I am going to buy something, I want to see a better return within it. So we'll see as it goes down the line, because maybe I'll come to my senses, I guess some people would say, and get into Soul at a level of $50. I feel like it has increased so much without any type of retracement until it went to, I think it went from 45 down to like 38. Can we look at the last 7 days? So it's gone from this level of 48 all the way down to here, which was 43. So 48 to 43 was kind of that low point. Let me go ahead and bring up the candlesticks. So yeah, 48 down to 43. And so if I would have invested at 43, yes, you would have had a decent amount from there. But still, it was like I wanted to see a little more of a retracement. That bigger picture is not really there. You see it up at 46. Again, it comes down. Like that's probably what I would want to see. This is getting in the way. Why is this in the way? Get out the way. Can I take that away, man? I'm trying to see. And then if I go too far away, it's like it comes back to the same spot. It's like, oh, we got to go this way. Oh, we got to go that way. Like, get the hell out of the way. What is this? That's why I don't want to use that. That's why I want to use this, which is not really in the way as much. But this, it's like you might as well just cover the whole damn screen. I'm sorry. That's me ranting. But either way, like it shows you that I need at least a retracement. And I haven't seen that. And if we don't see it, that's fine. How can you not be motivated in JASMY if it's known as the Bitcoin of in Japan? I mean, I don't know how people can't be motivated in something that has, billions in supply, has a less than a penny price point, and you can gather and hold 1 million of them for not a crazy price, right? If you wanted to hold 1 million right now, yes, it would be a little bit higher now. It would be about 5,000, but it wouldn't be like you holding 1 million of some other position like ADA or holding 1 million of CRO, because that's at a value of like $80,000 or something like that. Is that correct to say? Because every 100,000 would be about $8,000. So then you just multiply that by 10, it would be about $80,000 for you to hold a million CRO, which is not ridiculous, because I believe CRO is going to be worth a hell of a lot more. And if you really wanted to buy more CRO, which I'm strongly thinking about, because I would like to hold 100,000. And that's kind of what my one video was about trying to get to 100,000 when it was at 6 cents, 6-ish cents. I bought Solana high around $99, but dollar cost average, $13, $17, $22. Brought my cost basis down, and I'm up on this pump. That's fantastic that you were able to bring your cost basis down that far, and now you're up. This is what I tell a lot of people to do when they are kind of wondering if things are going to run to the next level, or wondering like if they're going to run to the next level or come back. So say if you buy a position, let's say Solana's at $50, it increases and you're like, should I buy it now? You don't buy the whole boat. You don't end up buying everything there. You don't take $2,000 that you had to spend and throw it in on Solana. Maybe you take 500 and throw it in on Solana. Then if it does find a way to come back, you now have the ability to dollar cost average down. If it does pump, you don't miss out on the pump completely, but you do miss out on the $1,500 that you could have put in there. But either way, you still make some money out of the deal and still are a part of the deal. So this is something that I like to do, and that's why I would say that I'm kind of on the fence with Solana. Because of what I could do is take a portion, buy a portion of it, and then as we do see that come back, I could probably invest a little bit more as we see it at certain levels. Just in case. Sorry, I'm like, I don't know, burping a lot. So I hope that, yeah, I mean, maybe I'll end up doing that, but I'm still like kind of on the fence. CRO is pumping right now. Don't tell me it's pumping if it's not truly pumping. It is. It's up to 8.6, almost 8.7 cents. Hopefully it can get to 9 cents, right? We look at the last week and we saw this, that it broke the 8.5 cent mark and now is currently at 8.7 cents. So being up 32%, I'm excited about that. You guys need to chill. Chill about what? That's not promoting anything when you say, wait, that's not promoting when you say Kaspa is better than JASMY. It's not. Everything pumps in a bull run. We are in this to make money. Why would I go for a 5x coin when I can get something that gets to 50x? I'm not married to my coins. But that's what I don't understand is why you think that JASMY coin will only be a 5x when you think Kaspa is going to be a 50x. It's a $2 billion market cap right now. 50x would be literally a $100 billion market cap. What makes you think that that Kaspa is worth that much? Like there has to be some sort of some way to be conservative about it, about the play, and give more of a realistic perspective, right? I'm not saying that it couldn't get to 100 billion. It can, but the point is that you need to see uh like where Kaspa is right now and then hit those certain levels. And not just say, oh, it's going to go from this to this, because it's never been there, right? When I talk about JASMY coin, when I even talk about Kaspa, I talk about a $20 billion market cap. Still a 10x return from here, and from the low points where you saw, or not low points, but a lower point where it was at $1 billion market cap. That's a 20x from where you held there. So it still shows a massive return. And even in this short term, I see more than a 5x return, right? Getting from a level of a $200 million market cap up to a $1 billion market cap would be a 5x return to that level. That's only to the all-time high that it's been to. And now you're looking at a 2x or 3x over that. For Kaspa, you don't even know what the highest point was. The highest point is what has been, well, it's not about not knowing what the highest point was, but there's no history to Kaspa. So you have everything that's created right now is the highest point. You know what I mean? So you honestly don't know how high it's going to go and what the belief, what the push will be. So there's a realistic perspective that you need to have with all of these different projects that you invest into. And I'm not saying that Kaspa won't be worth a lot. I think it will be. I think it has a lot of potential, but there's no reason to like compare the two. Buy 10 to 20 equal amounts of your favorite cryptos. One will hit, make it simple. Yes, yes and no. 10 to 20 equal amount of your favorite cryptos. One will hit, make it simple. Well, that's what I basically did with my Kraken portfolio. I'm currently standing at $720, which is up $235 over the last month. Yes, $50 of that was invested money into Celestia, which was technically $48, but everything else has grown quite a bit, and investing the same amount into every single crypto. That's exactly what I've been doing on this Kraken play, or this Kraken portfolio. Remember, guys, if you want to follow me on Rumble at 300 followers, we're going to be doing another giveaway here. We're currently at 259, and I don't know if you want to be a part of that giveaway at all, but at 300 followers, we're going to be doing another giveaway there. So would appreciate it if you guys hit that follow button if you're over here on Rumble. Or, sorry, I got an ad. Yeah, I would definitely appreciate if you guys hit the follow button, and we can get out another giveaway here once we hit 300 followers. Nobody in Japan knows about JASMY. Go to Japan and ask. What? JASMY is not known as the Bitcoin of Japan, but is the first cryptocurrency to become legally compliant in Japan. No Kaspa talk here. Yeah, I mean, we could talk about Kaspa. That's fine. I just don't want to sit here and, compare it to everything. Do you think Pepe will pump soon? Well, Pepe already just seen a pump recently. Let's go to Pepe. It was at 13. Let's see where it is now. So it's closing in on, I guess, that 13, and it was at 13, 5 zeros and a 13. But now has come back below that point and is at 12, higher 12s, at a $500+ million market cap. So we have seen a little bit of a recent pump. If we look at the last 7 days, we have seen a little bit of a recent pump to push it up to that level to 14 actually, before decreasing down here, hovering around 13 for a little bit and starting to decrease. So Pepe has a lot of potential, especially being in the meme coin space. I don't know if they have gained any holders. So it looks like they are gaining a little bit of holders, but we've been hovering around the 140+ thousand holders for a while. I would imagine that's going to increase in due time. So it looks like this camera is finally about to die. So I'll leave this up for a little bit and then we'll switch it as it does cut off. But this is what, 2 hours in? How long have we been streaming for? We've been streaming for 2.5 hours. So it lasted for 2.5 hours. And I think it's probably because it's not recording in 4K. Ben, you talk too much. Funny thing is he's not talking, he's just typing. He types too much. CRO is almost at 9 cents. Let's look at that. I did want to go back to JASMY in a couple of seconds, but let's go to see what I typed in. Wait, I typed in the wrong thing. So yeah, it's still hovering around the same area that we were just looking at it at. I was hoping that it was closer, that it was at like 8.9, but it's currently at 8.6, 8.7. So I want to see that run to, obviously a whole nother level. And if we can, I'll be happy, and I'm sure a lot of other people will be happy. CRO and JASMY should be in your future investments. I agree. It should be there. How many likes do we have? See, I wanted to do something because I feel like I don't work out enough anymore, because I'm always like, in the studio making some videos and, making content and working and all that stuff. So I wanted to do here something like, oh, if we get to a certain amount of likes, every like will be 1 rep of something. Because I have like this, I go back to this camera. Like I have this, the bench that's right here, where I could do, shoulder presses and all types of things there, or push-ups and sit-ups and all that stuff. I feel like that will motivate me outside of just, working out. I feel like I have a dual purpose, kind of like when I play golf. I record when I'm playing golf. It makes me feel like I'm also working, so I don't feel lazy, but I also like playing golf and like talking to people and showing that. I haven't uploaded a golf video in a while, but I also didn't want to do that with the likes, because I was like, well, what if we get like 1,000 likes? Then I have to do 1,000 of something, and that's going to be a little too much. Squats for likes. Yeah, I think it'll be too many squats. 200 squats or 200 shoulder presses or 200 push-ups. We would have to like rotate things. This clown said 50x on Kaspa versus a 5x on JASMY. Yeah, that would be too much. I would like to do it though, because I feel like it would motivate me more in doing that, because of the fact that it is also via like work. He's trying to promote Kaspa. Just continue. He's trying to continue the conversation on it. So I think we're done talking about that position, because it's kind of like when people tried to argue the lightning bolt one that you don't want to say the name of, because then they have the entire community come in and talk about it. That one. That was annoying as well, because people would come in and be like, oh, this is going to be worth this much compared to this position and try and get people angry. And it's just like, that's the same tactic. It'll be a 50x because we manifest it to be a 50x. Like that's what they're going to say. Old bangers are underrated. What does that mean? Anyone listening to Mr. P here? Everyone. He holds the higher power. He has that moderatorship. So he can pull people out of here if he wants to. All he has to do is let me know and I can ban people. I don't really ban people, but we'll see. Matthew, how high can CRO go? So my prediction for a bullish market is people are like, oh, this can't get to $1 or anything like that. $1 is a $25 million or $1 billion market cap. I see CRO at that. I see CRO past that. I'm looking at the 50 to 75 billion dollar market cap. So I'm looking for that $3 price as kind of that major level. So for me, $150 is where I'm most likely going to take my first pull of the position. But then you also saw my strategy of taking 40,000 coins and staking it away and being able to stake for the card. So either card. I want the icy white card eventually, but we'll see. We are here to listen to you. Well, just understand that my community is also me. So whoever I make a moderator, I make a moderator for a reason, right? So I understand you're here to listen to me, but I make moderators for a reason. It's people that I trust, people that are here all the time, people that understand my takes on things, and they reiterate those takes. So that's all. Understand that as you become a moderator, then that's what I see within you. It's not about just making moderators for any reason. I don't do that. I'm heavily into JASMY. Let's go ahead and check out JASMY and see where it is, if it has come back or if it's made some moves. I would love to see it continue to run. That's what I want to see. It doesn't look like it is like continuing to run up to 57, but it has kind of leveled out at some of these areas up here at the 56% of a penny level. We saw it get up to 59, I believe, and resist from that 60% of a penny level. And you saw it come back to 55, increase back up to 59, decrease down to 55, increase back up to 58 or 59 before decreasing, back down here to about 56 where we currently stand. So either way, it's still at 50% of a penny, and I am up $1,500 on my JASMY play right now. Have you guys talked about the BlackRock ETF yet? Have I talked about it? I haven't talked about it yet. Don't waste your time with other projects. Load up on CRO and JASMY. Life-changing wealth will be created in the next peak bull run. So I would have to sort of disagree with you. I wouldn't say don't waste your time on other plays. There are plenty of plays out there. And I think when you have these plays, it tends to either give you a profit earlier or later. And I think you don't want to be blind to the rest of the market. CRO is great, JASMY is great, but you can also get in on Sol. You can also get in on Ethereum if you want to. You can also get in on Terra Luna Classic or ADA or Krill or Farm or whatever, because they all show opportunities as well. Does it have as much opportunities as others? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it has more. So you have to manage that well. And I don't say over diversify, but definitely diversify well. I added $100 in CRO yesterday, waiting for JASMY to dip a little before I add more there. And possibly you could Google it. I'm sorry for my grammar. Was typing too fast. I don't know if you were talking to me there. I tend to kind of forget what I just talked about, maybe like a few minutes ago because we're on to like the next topic. Yo, Matt, do you think the bull run will officially take off next year or 2025? Heard a few people say bull run isn't coming until 2025. So I still hear a lot of people that are saying that. It does not make sense why we wouldn't see the bull run happen in 2024. But to see the peak of the bull market, that might possibly get to 2025. The peak of the bull market could go over multiple years. It depends on what happens, because some people believe that, as we see the Bitcoin halving, that we'll see a late reaction to that, and we'll see it push based on previous data here. But we've never had ETFs enter the market here. We've never had that. And what is that going to do for the crypto market? It creates stability. It creates interest. It creates volume. And I don't even know if I said stability, but it's just stability, right? It's about that. It's about knowing that Bitcoin can remain stable rather than being a crazy fluctuation. So once that does get approved, which would be at the end of, I believe, somewhere within this year, at the end of this year, to definitely the latest point being January, we now have stability. We now have traditionalists that are getting into the market, big money that's putting money into this market because it is an ETF. And, the way that it's flowing is a slow moving, slow building, ETF. So in my opinion, I feel as though we're going to see the major, consistent movement, consistent upwards movement in 2024, but there's always a possibility that we could see the peak of the bull market happen in 2025. But during that process, we're going to see things that are continuing to rise, continuing to go up, and continuing to go up and glow up. And people are taking profits as we see these going to some of these levels. Maybe it's CRO up to $1.25, or $1.50, getting up to a 20, 30, $40 billion market cap. You're seeing things like XRP up to a multiple $100 billion market cap, and then showing the peak point where it could be in a hundreds of billions of dollars versus trillions of dollars possibly. So I'm definitely saying that it's a possibility to see the peak, but I do think the majority of the bull market will happen within this 2024. But the peak point to where we see that peak and kind of fall a little bit will be in 2025. That's what I'm seeing. Again, this is just my perspective. It doesn't mean that it's 100% true that that's where it will be, but that's what I'm seeing right now. Do people think CZ, what do people think of CZ? Good or bad? It's like hit or miss. It's like 50-50. Depends what he's on, right? If Binance is not listing a coin, people hate him within that community. If they are listing a coin, it depends on how much what they do with that position and how much they hold. So ultimately, I think he's a good guy. I do think that all business people, sorry for the coughing, guys, but I need to clear my throat. But I think that all business people, higher up business people, have some sort of greed to them. I think everybody has some sort of greed to them, whether you like it or not. You will think about yourself before you think of anybody else, right? Unless it's for your family, which you would have greed for your family. Like say if you got into a car accident and you had the choice to save yourself, if you were off a cliff and you had the choice to either save yourself or save the person that's with them, there's a lot of people that will try to save that person that's with them, but also secure themselves so that they don't perish as well. You know what I mean? But it would also be where the other person is either selfish or not selfish and push you out of the way, knowing that you shouldn't try and save that person. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother situation. So everybody has some form of greed to them where they will take their gains before caring about everybody else's gains. And I'm not saying that everybody will act that way, but most people will. right? You're gonna protect your own portfolio over caring about everybody else's portfolio. Most cases for me, I care about everybody else. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and bail on you guys at all. I don't want to try and bail on you. I feel like the reason why I'm here is because of that. I show my transparency, and I don't bail on anybody. And when I do sell anything, I let people know when I'm selling it and when I'm taking profit and when I'm putting money back in, all that stuff. This is kind of long-winded. So for CZ, I don't think he's a bad guy. So I think CZ is, I think if I was thinking what he's loyal to, someone said CZ is a smart guy. He is loyal to any token. I personally don't think so. I don't think he's loyal to any project. No, I think he's loyal to his business and the survival and build of his business. So that loyalty can lead to some bad things, some bad decisions, maybe not legal decisions as well. Does that mean that you're the worst guy in the world? No, I don't think that. I just think you tried to shortcut the rules, just like a person cheating on a math test. You tried to not live by the rules in some cases, and maybe it comes to bite you in the butt and you have to pay some fines. Maybe you didn't want to pay taxes, and now you have to pay all these taxes. So, I don't know. I don't think he's a bad person, but I do question some of his things sometimes because, with the whole calling out of FTX token really brought all of that stuff into light. But if it didn't bring it into light, all of that stuff would have continued to happen, right? So it's good and bad. Anyways, like I said, we have 2,000 views right now it's showing, but we have 1,500. What? 150. What's my problem? 150 people that are here, and we have 200 likes. If you guys can get this to a higher like count, I would appreciate that. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I said we have 1,500 people here. I wish we did. We have 153 people that are here on YouTube, and we have 22 people that are over on Rumble. Thank you guys for following on Rumble and being here on Rumble. Get it together, sir. I know. Don't worry about it. Don't even comment about it. Just leave it go. I'm all over the place. But if you guys want to follow me on Rumble, we're trying to get to 300 followers. We're at 261. And I think at 300, we'll do another giveaway. We already did one giveaway today. So if you guys can, continue to follow, get me up to 275 to start, and then get me up to 300. And we'll make our moves as time goes on, and hopefully can build upon, the amount of people that are over here that subscribe to me on YouTube, and push more people Rumble's way, Matt, I'm willing to pay $3.99 if you tell me when moon. I know you know. I don't know. And I don't need you to just throw $3.99. If you want to, go ahead. Matt, don't you still have your Patreon? I do still have my Patreon. I'm starting to transition away from the Discord side of things and moving towards the the Patreon community. So in Patreon, and I guess it's crazy how this camera is still not on. In Patreon, if you click that link in the description that takes you to Patreon, and you go over to chats, like they have communities there. That I have a daily crypto chat, I have a dividend investing chat, I have a stock market chat, to where I'm adding a few things to my crypto portfolios and stock market portfolios and all that stuff. And I want to know what's happening with people, what's going on with people, and I try and post different things in there. So I'm starting to go towards that instead of going towards the Discord route, even though Discord would still be good to just have kind of like the one-on-ones and stuff like that. I feel like having everything on one platform rather than having people go Patreon, then go to Discord, and then, whatever. You can have that conversation and whatever you want to talk about within the communities, at which we have, a few people that are members there, a lot of people that are part of the Discord group that are members of this. And I want to make it available to everybody. So we have the dividend investing. We have the stock market investing, where we have multiple people that are a part of as well. So again, I don't know if you have to be a certain level in order to do that. Guidelines. No, it's not the chat guidelines. Notifications, moderation. Yeah. So we got all these chats over here on Patreon. Okay, cool. I was trying to do one-on-one, but I've been kicked off Patreon. Long story short, you've been kicked off Patreon. Why are you kicked off Patreon? You've been kicked off my Patreon or Patreon altogether? We're still at 261 followers, so it's going to be a little mission to get there. If you guys want free cryptocurrency, we're doing a giveaway over on Rumble, and we'll do more giveaways. But remember, guys, this is the last live stream of this week for YouTube, unless something really pops off on the weekend. But I will do live streams only on Rumble. I'll let people know on YouTube when I'm going live on Rumble, but I'm not going to be live on YouTube at all this weekend. It's only going to be on Rumble. So if you want to be a part of that live stream, or both of the live streams that will be in the morning, feel free to go and follow me on this platform. And then, we could eventually do a giveaway on that, like probably Monday morning or something, if we do hit 300 followers over the weekend. By the way, how'd you end up in crypto? I was trying to show my screen really quick. So yeah, here it is. The Rumble is in the chat. Feel free to check that out. But how'd you end up in crypto? So I ended up in crypto not by a mistake. I've always had Bitcoin because I signed up for Coinbase way back when, and they offered like $10. So I had a little bit, and I also got some from education. So as I went through, I ended up getting some coins in like, I want to say it was like Algo was one of my first ones I think that they offered. Compound was one that they offered, and I was like, this looks very interesting. And I ended up making money with that as well after investing more into it. Trying to think, there were other plays as well. But while I was making that transition kind of from stocks, a lot of people questioned. They were like, hey, are you ever going to get into Dogecoin? Are you ever going to talk about cryptocurrency? And I was like, cryptocurrency is a little too volatile for me. Even as a day trader, like I love volatility, but predictable volatility, not volatility that's just like it comes out of nowhere. One day you're up 5%, and the next day you're down 50. Like the volatility was just really, really high in the beginning stages. But as we were going along, volatility wasn't as much. We still saw the increases and the decreases, but they weren't as aggressive to the downside, right? So I was like, all right, let me find a position. What can I get into? Right. And I was like, all right, I can get into, Ethereum. I can get into this. I can get into that. And I was like, I already have Robinhood. Why don't I just buy Doge? So then I bought Doge, and I bought that at a level of 4 cents. And literally, I can tell you, it was like the day after, maybe even like 12 hours. It rose from 4 cents to like 8. And then it rose to 12 cents. And I was like, I picked the perfect time to get into there, because I put $100 in there, and it ultimately turned to about $800, which I took 500 out and threw half of that into Ethereum and half of it into something else. Can't remember what it was. But that's really where I got my start with was Dogecoin. $100 turned to $800, and I had an 800, not 800. I had a 8x return. And I was like, that's wonderful. So let me get into crypto more. So I took, as we saw AMC rise, it got to a level of $20. I took 16,000 out, and ended up putting that into crypto and kept whatever else was in there. People called me paper hands for selling. And I'm just glad I took my initial investment there, because I would be a lot less happy with what's going on right now because I wouldn't have taken anything and I would have lost literally everything that was in there, right? So I'm not saying that I sold all my AMC. I still have my AMC. Like, I believe in what the ultimate vision is. It's just going to be a lot longer of a vision, but I can talk about that in another video. But yeah, after that, I took 16,000, threw it into Coinbase and started investing from there, and kept investing into different things. So, and finding different opportunities and kind of trying to understand the crypto space a little bit more and understand what makes things popular, what makes things tick, what means more, the popularity or the utility. And I started really diving into all of that stuff, and I got a feel for it. So that's really how I got my start into cryptocurrency, which might have been like 3 years ago. So it wasn't really that long. I haven't been investing in crypto for 10 years like some people claim that they were, but most likely the first 5 years they just had a little bit of Bitcoin. You know, I've seen people that have been like, I've been invested in crypto for 10 years. And I'm like, you've been invested in crypto for 10 years and you're telling me you don't already have multiple millions of dollars? I call BS, right? If you're investing in crypto in 10 years and you were actively investing in crypto for 10 years, you would have made a lot of money because you would have been actively investing, meaning that you're buying the cryptocurrency and seeing it running, right? Seeing it run. What was your biggest crypto disaster? I don't think I've had one yet. I would say my biggest loss was probably Algorand. But yeah, I haven't had a crypto disaster yet. All of my positions, they're not like crazy to where I lost a hell of a lot, but yeah, I'd probably say like Algorand, I lost like 1,500 or 2,000 or something like that as it was pulling back. But I gained money with it. I gained 1,000 with it, and then lost like I gained 1,000 with it, and then lost like 2,000 over a couple of trades. So it just wasn't performing well, and I thought that it would. I thought it had the strength, and it didn't. So yeah, I would probably say that. And a lot of people know what my biggest gain was, which was Terra Luna Classic. I turned $43 into potentially $30,000. But right now, it's my realized gain is $4,800, and what I have left in there is about $5,000. So mine was Cardano. I still believe in it though. Is it a realized loss or is it a an unrealized loss? Like if it's unrealized, then it's not technically like a disaster yet. And I don't think you will have a disaster. We're talking about like realized losses, ones that you sold a position on. Maybe it was Cardano that you did sell. But I've had some disasters in the stock market. More recently has been over this last 2 years in what AMC looks like and what it was worth. Even with taking the $16,000 out of it, my AMC was worth $80,000 up at the peak point. $80,000. And I could have taken out another $10,000. But because of some people on the internet, I was getting hounded as, if I sell any more, it's paper hands. You don't believe in this. You suck. All that stuff like that. And I was like, and they were literally like to a point where it was like, we can cancel everybody that hits the like button on your channel and you'll have nothing but dislikes on your channel if you decide to sell at the peak point. And it's like, what in the world? As a person that comes out and talks about their position, you now get penalized for telling people about your positions. But other people that don't tell you about their positions, they don't get penalized because you don't know how much they had and they ended up selling, right? So for me being transparent, I can't do anything with it. That's what did suck, because I could have taken, I was planning on taking about 40,000 out. But if I would have taken 40,000 out, it would have been a disaster for a lot of other people. Not for, say, the overall position, but it was a huge L. For me. Someone said biggest L. That's the first thing that I thought of. It was a huge L for me, where I could have taken $40,000 out and put it into crypto, which probably would have been down, but I would have had a lot of cryptocurrency spread across the board. And most likely I wouldn't have. I would have put it somewhere else. Probably would have put it towards like the student loans that I have rather than where I had to put it, which was giving it all back. So now while AMC was worth $80,000 at the peak point, you know what it's now worth? It's like $1,000. And the crazy thing is it's going to dilute even more. So it sucks. That's one of my biggest, even though I gained money out of AMC because I invested $16,000, I took $16,000, and now anything that I do have in there is gravy. But this gravy dried up really fast, right? The gravy dried up from $80,000 worth of gravy to $1,000 worth of gravy. Like that's where that has come to. And a person that really wants to believe in AMC kind of got, like it just sucked. It absolutely sucked. Let's see. The biggest L was that guy who bought pizza with Bitcoin. Well, yeah, I'm sure he knows that. All right, guys. So you know what we're gonna do? We have how many people do we have over here on YouTube? So we have 148 people here on YouTube. Guys, if you could hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you guys want to go and follow me on Rumble, feel free to follow me on Rumble. What I'm doing right now is I'm actually going to stop streaming on YouTube and I'm going to continue streaming on Rumble until maybe somewhere around either 9:30 to 10 o'clock. So we're going to stream a little bit longer. If you guys want to go and follow me on Rumble, feel free to join me on that platform. Whatever other platform you're on, I appreciate you guys for being here. We still will have other platforms live because they're difficult to turn off unless you physically stop streaming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight over to Rumble and we'll do a Rumble only live stream here today. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I can cut it off completely. So if people here on Rumble wait around, I will restart the stream where only Rumble is going live. So not on Twitch, not on Kick, not on X or on YouTube, only on Rumble. So if you guys want to go and follow me, feel free to follow me. The channel is on the screen. The link is in the chat and you can do that. But definitely hit your like button, hit the like button on the way out, as Peter said. And let's all, flow over there. I see what you're saying, Mr. P. So yeah, definitely hit the like button on the way out. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to stop the stream and then I'm going to restart the stream only on Rumble. So feel free to go over there. So I'll catch you guys.